2 is upon us, and with that comes some great matchups. The one that I'd like to highlight the most is the Browns Ravens AFC North rivalry clash.
Coming off week one, both teams had disappointing losses. The Ravens blew a 15-point lead in the fourth quarter to the Bills, and the Browns never got it going as the defense dominated the Bengals but had too many mistakes like drops or missed field goals. So week two is definitely going to be a get right week for both teams in regards to what's upcoming. Now, this game has extra layers. You have longtime Baltimore legend Joe Flacco coming back against his old team. There's bound to be emotions in this game based on that. Second, the odd makers have favored Ravens by 11.5 points, calling the Browns the underdog, even though their defense stood on its head and is probably, at this point, one of the best defenses in the league. But here's where it gets heavy. For the Browns and the Raven fans, both. 30 years ago, Art Modell relocated the Browns to Baltimore in what was eventually to leave Browns fans scarred, hating Art Modell and the entire Baltimore franchise. What makes it even more painful is that since 1999, when the Browns came back into the league, the Ravens have been a perennial powerhouse, winning 2 Super Bowls, multiple playoff contentions, and a lot of MVP candidates over the course of the last 30 years. The Browns, on the other hand, have not had the same success as the Ravens. Since 1999, they've had very few playoff appearances and a lot of first overall draft picks that just have not panned out. So, on this day in historic Browns and Ravens history, the Browns have a chance to spoil what is an exciting day for the Ravens and what was a dark day for the Browns. But there's more. Over the last week, the tension has increased dramatically. Grant Delpin came out when interviewed and said Derrick Henry is not hard to tackle. And Derrick Henry responded simply with, "We'll see you on Sunday." And if you know anything about Derrick Henry, I can promise you he's probably not the easiest person to tackle. So, what's at stake? More than just a record. For the Ravens, it's about stepping back and silencing the critics. For the Browns, it's about proving they're not just a past heartbreak and hopefully ready to compete with AFC North contenders. It's also a chance for the Browns to prove that Art Modell made a huge mistake in moving the franchise to Baltimore 30 years ago. If I'm picking a team, the Ravens have the edge in this one. But expect the Browns to make it closer than people think. Could be ugly, could get gritty. Either way, it's a must watch game this Sunday. Drop your predictions in the comments. Who do you think will win and by how much? And what statement does this game make for each?